Hey everyone! So, as promised, here is the first video to fit the everyday Thursday schedule. I will also, for this video, instead of just having a speed draw slash paint, will be telling you guys a story. It's kind of a personal story, and I will be opening up a lot. It's about my ex. Now, I know there is a lot of videos out there like this. I just thought I would give you my story. If you aren't really interested in the story at all, then I will be posting a non-voiced over version with just music. Feel free to watch that one if you aren't interested in this. Now, for safety and security reasons, I will not be using names. So, for this video, we will be calling my ex V. So when I met V, I was very young. I was about 12, 13 years old. It was a long time ago. Alright, well, I have to say, I don't like bashing people under any circumstance. I actually irritate a lot of people because of it. I thought it was a good relationship. Personally, we had a lot of good times. We played outside, played video games together, text each other all the time. We even did role plays together. It was actually because of these role plays that the name DeborahWolfborn came into play. There was an incident after a while that really hurt me. I think it was a few months before our 1-year anniversary where V kissed another girl. Not only was that girl his ex, but it was also my best friend. I was stupid and forgiving and thought maybe we could work it out. But after that, every time I would go to kiss him, I would just see him kissing my best friend. I would always compare myself to and wonder, am I really that pretty? In fact, it was a big confidence lower, I guess you could say. It was actually 2 years, or before our 2-year anniversary. And after that, well, before that, things started to get really weird with him. He was more depressing and boo-hoo pity me during this time. At any moment, if I was just a little upset over something stupid, he would either blame me or threaten suicide. At the time, I was young and naive, and I loved him, so I would always feed into it. These arguments were very damaging to me, and actually brought my confidence down a lot. The worst part is, I didn't even realize it. My cousins realized it before I do. They even tried telling me, and I never listened. Anyway, I thought we could fix the issue, but I ended up breaking up with him. We got back together because we started talking, and I still had feelings for him, and he seemed to really be genuine when he approached me to apologize, and I decided to give him a second chance. But things only got worse from there. After about 3 years, we ended up getting intimate. His mom started getting weird after she found this out. I was 15 at the time. He, after that, seemed to only want to do that deed. When we would see each other, even in public, it was a situation where I didn't even want to refuse. That thought alone scared me, mainly because I didn't want to deal with him pouting because I said no, or even getting upset with me because he has needs, or make me feel bad because I rejected him. This brought my confidence down even more because it made me feel like an object. And I didn't even know that that's how I felt. And that's what's so bad about what he did is I didn't even realize it. I was so naive, and he knew exactly what buttons to press to get me to feel like that. I didn't even realize that that's what he was doing, but he knew. Now that I look back, he knew. He started getting more distant after 3 years, and we couldn't talk anymore because of his mother. It was for no reason as well. It just stopped. He started getting more and more aggressive towards everyone. Even me. That scared me, but I wanted to try and stick things out because I believed in him and I believed in us and I loved him. And I know that's a stupid thing to say, and a lot of people don't understand it, but I did. I loved him. We were barely able to talk unless it was through 2 different apps. One was called iFunny, and the other one was through IMVU. It was a 3D app where you can socialize, interact, and even interact with other backgrounds, and we would talk on it. But even those conversations were sexual and explicit. V got more distant, and I got more desperate within the last few months or so of us being together. I started spamming him with messages about anything, really. It wasn't about anything depressing, but it was about how I missed him and what was going on in my life. And at this time, I was planning on going into his school. I even applied to be at his school. I planned this so far back that he knew about it. I got my license and started seeing him when I would go into town. And still, all he was really focused on was himself. I bought him gifts for an anniversary, for his birthday, etc. I was a good girlfriend, and he got me nothing. All he gave me was, well, the bow chica. In fact, that's all he wanted to do. He would waste the time we had just to do this. He would... That's it. That's all we would do was the deed when I would go to see him. What's even worse is I would take the time out of my day to drive all the way into town, which is like a 40-minute drive, to go see him. And one time I did this, I waited for half an hour and he never even showed up. The next time I went to see him, he and I had sex again. And the next day, he broke up with me. Over something as trivial as I didn't want him to move away because I would miss him. And that he was stressed out over finals. I had been with him for 4 years, fighting his suicide threats, fighting to keep myself from going over there so I can make his mom happy. I was even in the process of changing schools to be with him. I had sent him explicit pictures, I had been patient, I was calm with the situation. I didn't understand. Why? What did I do wrong? I I went into a deep state of depression after that. And there's more to this story, but that's for another time. I guess it wasn't so bad. I made new friends after all of it. I even met the one I would call my husband. But as I said, that's a story for another time. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know. I really enjoy making videos for you guys, so again, if you really did enjoy it, let me know. I absolutely adore making videos. Even though I don't have many subscribers, it's still fun for me. It's good to get out in the community for me and just get out there as an artist. I really do enjoy it. So if you enjoy this video, let me know. Leave a like in the comments and subscribe and hit that little notification bell. I will be posting more videos, or trying to, every Thursday. And if you guys like this content, I will be making more of it. So please let me know what you think in the comments below. And I'll see you guys later. Bye! Also, you guys really have to tell me what you think of my new microphone. Okay, bye!